The Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is renowned as the world's greatest investor. In this video, we will explore the TAO wisdom of Warren Buffett. From an early age, Warren Buffett always had a nose for making money. As a boy, he sold Wrigley's gum and bottles of Coca-Cola at school, and as a teenager he placed pinball machines in barbershops and split the profits with the barbershop owners. In the 1970s, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger joined forces in what has become the world's best investing partnership with their company Berkshire Hathaway. We can learn more about Charlie Munger in the video The TAO of Charlie Munger. The top 10 pieces of TAO wisdom from Warren Buffett. Number 1. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Warren Buffett believes that the secret to investing is letting your money compound. For example, if you have $10,000 and let this compound for 15% per year for 30 years, you will end up with $662,000. But let's say you lost $9,000 of your original $10,000 and only had $1,000 left to invest. Then at the end of 30 years you would only have $66,000. The larger the amount of money you lose, the greater the impact on your ability to earn money in the future. That is something that Warren has never forgotten. It is also the reason why he drove an old VW Beetle long after he was a multi-millionaire. Number 2. I made my first investment at age 11. I was wasting my life up until then. The stock that Warren bought when he was 11 was an oil company called City Services. He bought 3 shares at $38, only to watch it sink to $27. He sweat it out, and after it recovered, sold it at $40 a share. Shortly thereafter, it soared to $200 a share, and he learned his first lesson in investing, which was patience and thinking for the long term. Number 3. I don't try to jump over 7-foot bars. I look around for 1-foot bars that I can step over. Warren isn't trying to hit home runs on every pitch that comes his way. He's waiting for the perfect pitch to come his way. He prefers companies with products that don't have to change, businesses that he knows will still be around in 20 years, selling now at a fair price. Lucky for him that the short-range focus of the stock market often disregards the long-term finances of a business, which means that the stock market will often misprice a great business. He keeps it simple and leaves all the fortune-telling and convoluted investment strategies to the other guys on Wall Street. We learn more about how the market reacts in the video Meet and Understand Mr. Market. Number 4. You should invest in a business that even a fool can run, because someday a fool will. As Warren Buffett has outlined, you want to invest in companies with great underlying economics, because it is hard to damage these kinds of businesses. Companies in which Warren has invested, such as Coca-Cola, Budweiser, Walmart, Wrigley's and Hershey's, are almost dumb-proof because they have strong economic moats. If you are concerned about a fool running the business, then maybe it doesn't have a strong moat and therefore is not a business worth investing in. We can learn more about this in the video Understanding the 5 Company Moats. Number 5. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. If not for the hard work of Warren's mentor Benjamin Graham in developing the concept of value investing, Warren might never have gotten out from behind the counter of his grandfather's grocery store. For it is easy to become brilliant at what you do when you stand on the shoulders of a giant. The trick is picking the right giant. In Warren's case, he chose Graham, a man known as the Dean of Wall Street. Graham developed the concept of value investing and taught a course on it at Columbia University in New York City. After Columbia, Warren went and worked at Graham's Wall Street investment firm, and the rest of the story is the stuff of financial legend. Number 6. Wall Street makes its money on activity. You make your money on inactivity. The name of the game on Wall Street is to bleed you for commissions. Brokers have hundreds of ways of doing this. They will have you buying and selling on interest rate news, bad quarter or good quarter earnings reports, and every analyst recommendation that comes across their desk. They will even have you trading on the outcome of presidential elections. They make money off activity, any activity, and as long as you are willing to go for it, they are happy to take your money. For you to make money in the stock market, you need to buy a great company at a fair price or below and hold it for a long time, thereby letting the company's retained earnings build up its underlying value. Number 7. The less prudence with which others conduct their affairs, the greater the prudence with which we should conduct our own affairs. This is a direct reference to bull stock markets and the insane prices that they create. In this case, the investing public becomes more and more irresponsible as to what it's willing to pay, meaning that people are willing to keep buying no matter what the price is. People start to think that the price will keep going up forever. In a bull market, Warren Buffett becomes prudent as to what he buys. It stops him from getting caught up in all the excitement and hype and paying insane prices that are completely out of line with the long-term economics of a business. Prudence in making investment decisions can save you from folly and improve your investing returns. You can learn more about this in the video Understanding Bull and Bear Markets. Number 8. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy, and to be greedy only when others are fearful. Remember, when stock prices are in the sky, it's time to say goodbye, but when stock prices fall, it's time to give your broker a call. During a bull market, people are being greedy and are driving stock prices higher and higher, which attracts more and more people to the game. During these times, Warren is fearful and stays away from the market. It's during a bear market that other investors are fearful because no one wants to own any stocks. They sell like crazy without any regard for the long-term economic worth of the underlying business. At times like these, Warren is in the market being greedy, buying all the fantastic businesses that he has always dreamed of owning. The 18th century British banker and nobleman, Baron Nathan Rothschild, is widely credited with coining the go-to catchphrase of generations of investors: buy when there's blood in the streets. Number 9. For some reason, people take their cues from price action rather than from values. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Warren believes that how much you pay determines the amount of value you get. Pay too much and you get little value. The less you pay, the more value you get. The secret to the game is to always pay less and get more. Number 10. A pin lies in wait for every bubble, and when the two eventually meet, a new wave of investors learn some very old lessons. A speculative frenzy occurs when the general public goes wild for stocks. People see them running up in price and want to jump on and make some easy money. It happens big time about once every 30 years, and usually with the advent of new technology. In the last 100 years, it has happened with radio, aeroplanes, automobiles, computers, biotech, the internet, and now with artificial intelligence and cryptocurrencies. Stock prices reflect the passion in the casino, as opposed to the underlying values of the companies. Warren has missed every speculative bull market since he began investing. For him, the prices that were being paid were for future earnings that might never appear, and in most cases did not appear. When earnings failed to appear, the hope that was holding up the stock prices vanished, gravity took over, and prices fell earthward, often with stunning velocity. You can learn more about the TAO of Warren Buffett in the book The TAO of Warren Buffett. There you have it, the top 10 pieces of TAO wisdom from Warren Buffett, the world's greatest investor. Thank you for watching Investor Varsity, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.